Hey guys, Michelle with Complete Wellness, and today I wanted to talk to you about dealing with your anger issues. And some people probably think they don't have anger issues, it's someone else's fault. If people wouldn't be so stupid, if people wouldn't rub me the wrong way. But one thing you can be certain of is if you are having a repeating issue in your life and the only common denominator is you. I remember I remember being in management and I had a particular individual who he didn't last long in my organization. And when I sat him down to tell him I was terminating him, he went off with every single place I've worked for. Someone's always telling me, I got this, I got that. They're telling me the exact same thing everywhere I go, every place I work. And I didn't say this, but if everywhere you go, you're dealing with the same issue and you meet 10 different people, but you have the same problem with these 10 different people, it's not them, honey. It's not. But anger, we get fixated on a thing, on a issue that's pissed us off, and I am no different. I have had challenges that I, in the end, thankfully looked at as a learning opportunity. It wasn't easy, and I'm not saying I always did it at the gate. I'm not saying I didn't get deep into it before I realized what was going on and what I needed to do, but benefit from my situations that I've come up against, whether it be a person or a common situation. You ever find that you can't stand a certain type of person and then you see them, that type of person everywhere? At the mall, on vacation, checking into a hotel, at the grocery store, in traffic. I can't get away from this type of person. Well, there's a reason for that. When you're putting out an energy about a certain thing that needs dealing with, you're going to get back opportunities to deal with it. So, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to go ahead and learn that lesson. Go ahead and mark that thing down so you can get on with your life. Get on to the next lesson. Get on to the next way that you can be better. And I say better because the more control you can have over your situation, your emotions, I'm not saying that you're going to be a robot and you just got to pretend that nothing ever bothers me. I'm never going to speak about my true feelings because it might paint me in a less than pleasant light. I'm just saying that if something is repeating in your life, you might want to give that some attention. You might want to sit down and really sink your teeth into why this might be happening. And 99.9 and 9/10% of the time, it's going to be because you haven't effectively dealt with it. And I've had, patience, jealousy, whatever the case may be, when you see it repeating, yeah, I just can't. I seem to attract the wrong person. I seem to attract this certain type of person. Well, think about it. When you are the common denominator, just sit down, carve out a half hour of your day, and look back on it. What was going on in my life? What was I feeling and thinking and projecting in the beginning of that relationship? Or that job, or whatever. I've known plenty of people. I used to be in HR. And I've known plenty of people who did that too. Every job they went to, they have, this manager that they thought was cool in the interview, but then he turned out to be a prick. They wanted me to come to work like every day. They wanted me to like work the entire time I was clocked in. Oh my God. So you have to at some point take responsibility for what you're putting into that and be accountable for that. And once you do that, once you can sit back, look in the mirror, and be honest with you, and really decide, is it me? Is there something I'm doing, I'm repeating? Because, honey, 99.9 and 9/10% of the time, it's you. It really is. I've had to take that hard pill too. I get it. but you're never going to have a better experience, and you're never going to graduate to your next higher level in life, metaphorically, financially, whatever, romantically, until you deal with the thing that your own life is showing you. And you're putting out this energy. You ever walk into a room and maybe you're not in a great mood, but someone else is, and their great mood is so infectious that it overpowers your not so great mood, and now you're in a good mood. You don't know why. Energy is a real thing. I mean, quantum physics, matter, energy, atoms, that's a real thing. And when you, it's same thing the other way, right? When you're in a good mood and you walk into a room and someone just found out their dog died, I mean, the energy is alive. So if every single situation you're going into is a battle and someone's always there to say the wrong thing, someone is always there to say the wrong thing. But if you can be accountable, that's great news. If it's you, that's amazing news, because guess what? You can control you. You can't control your boss. You can't control the people in traffic. You can't control the cashier at the grocery store. But you can control you. So that's really encouraging. If you find that you always encounter this one type of person, you need to look at yourself. How are you attracting this person? What are you putting out there that's attracting this type of person?